I bought a computer off Amazon, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what happened was I could pay it off over 12 months, right?
Yeah.
And um, the package was that you got a keyboard, a mouse, and also a pad and everything, right? So what happened was they delivered the computer, and this thing wasn't cheap, dude. It was like 1,600 euro,
Oh my
right?
God.
Yeah. So what happened was, I asked Amazon. I'm like, because I've opened the package and I didn't find the mouse or the keyboard or anything. It was just the computer, and there was supposed to be some kind of care package with, Microsoft on it and blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, cool, So I wrote Amazon. I'm like, listen, guys, can you just like send the mouse and key, and everything's all right. And then they said to me, look, they can't. What they're gonna do is give me a 25% refund so that I can take care of these things myself.
What?
Okay, yeah.
They
So
should have. They should have given
hold
you
on.
freaking 50%
Best
minimum.
part, the best part, Jamie, is still coming. So anyway, so I'm like okay. So I waited, and they gave me confirmation that a certain amount of this amount is
Mm.
going to be paid back to me, even though I'm paying it off and I haven't paid the full amount. They still want to give me this refund,
Yeah.
and it's such a system mess that I ended up getting this computer for free. They had removed this situation so far from themselves that they could not actually make head or tail from it anymore. So
Mm.
they just gave me the computer and I didn't have to pay for it.
Wow. No payment.
No payments. I only paid the first payment, and that was 132 bucks.
Wow.
That was the installment amount, which yeah. And they like it's according to them, it's gone back to Amazon. It looks like on the system, because every
Mm.
time I phone to try and sort it out, and trust me, I tried to phone them. I don't know how many times, and I ended up actually crying because they just couldn't help me, and they couldn't, because I don't want this stuff to happen. I'm an honest person, like,
Right.
like but they said that according to them, it's back at their warehouse. This computer, which is not true. It's standing right in front of me now, and they can't tell me nothing. So I'm like, okay, well, I tried, and they can see how many times I tried to call as well. So if there's any kind of investigation in the future, I've got a backup, and I've got
Yeah.
names, and I've got everything. So they mustn't come and try and, you know. But it's been almost a year now. Like I had this computer since June last year, and I've had nothing. I've heard nothing from Amazon. So, yeah,
Mm.
I don't know. Yeah, it was really crazy. Like, um, first, but I didn't get this that they promised me. No, like they actually gave me like a confirmation that was on the way, and I still haven't got it to this day. But I still got a computer for free, so I'm not complaining. But
Hey.
still,
Yeah. Take it.
yeah.
You know, I could have probably done something like that too when I had just gotten my PlayStation 3, which yeah, I actually have one again. But
Mm,
but anyway, what I had ordered was supposed to be a 500 gigabyte white super slim. So, you know, it was going to be like a pretty much like a rare console.
yeah.
In, and it was going to be like the console only. Instead what I wound up getting was a a regular black slim, but the kicker was it actually still freaking has 500 gigabytes, which I was confused because I was thinking, wait, I thought like 320 was the max that they made on those things. I guess not.
No.
But then on top of that, they did give me a power cord. They gave me an HDMI cable. It was a third party controller. Oh wow, this team just voted a forfeit. But but then also yeah, controller, uh charging cable to go with that. So They forfeited down 2-0. Idiots. Still a lot of time left. But yeah, it's like, you know what? I mean, it came with like a starter pack and everything, and I was just like, you know what? I mean, I was gonna get a PlayStation 3 anyway for my living room, but the Super
Yeah.
Slim was supposed to be for my bedroom. That was my goal there. So like, okay, you know what? I was sitting there thinking, you know what? Let's just give this a shot here. Let's just see. Okay, does the console work well? You know,
Yeah.
and
No,
it actually works out.
nice. What games are you playing on the PS3?
Well, I started off with Black Ops 2, and then I just got the first Black Ops delivered now. So got my got Turtle Beach PX3 headset, which I found one off of eBay where the packaging it was a little bit damaged, but literally the headset has never been used. So I got that for $60. Now, way back when they were making those brand new, those things had cost 140. So I basically just got a freaking yeah, I just literally got a freaking $140 headset brand new for $60.
Whoa.
The only thing I'm having problems with is trying to get it to sync with like the TV where I'm trying to get like the sound from the game and stuff going through that. I don't know why I'm having problems with that, but I've been able to test it out as far as like my voice and everything, and everything's fine there. So, I mean, worst case scenario, if I can't get it figured out, then it'll just be the game going through the TV. But I can just turn it down. But I'll be able to actually like talk to
Mm.
people a lot better than this one like $25 earpiece that literally like the actual part where you're like trying to like hear the person, like it doesn't even go to like the middle of your ear. And like they made the little earpiece portion that goes like right over your ear that hangs on, they made it like too short. And even if you
Um,
try to get it like longer or anything, I mean, it just starts like hurting my ear. So realistically, that thing was freaking, that's so overpriced. I mean, it was probably no more than really like $15 at best. But I mean, I guess it's good to have as a backup. Barely even at that, but whatever, you know. Beggars can't be choosers.
you know what? You sound very good at giving recommendations, like, when you buy a product, like product reviews and stuff like that. You sound like you could do something like that, dude. Oh my word.
You know what? I mean, I could make a video like it's like, you know, hey, like what iPhone should you get for, like the following year and stuff. I think I could do something like that.
You do, dude. Seriously, it totally
I've
suits you. You're such a
I've
natural.
always I've always been an iPhone person. The past 10 years, iPhones have been my only smartphones I've ever owned. But speaking of phones, I've been getting a phone collection going on with like phones that like I used to own and everything, and well, got the orders in for the final two there. But overall, the phones that I've owned have been okay. So I started off with my first three phones were from Verizon, and then the last five have been with Straight Talk. But my
Mm-hmm.
Verizon phones were all basic phones. Started off with an LG VX5200 flip phone when I was 11 years old, so 18 years ago. So
Yeah.
when I got my very first phone, and then I had an LG Venus. That was my first touchscreen phone, which it was one of those slider phones. So like when you slide up vertically, then it would show the keys and stuff.
Yeah.
And then after that was a Pantech Hotshot. This was an all touchscreen phone, but it was a basic phone. So
Mm-hmm.
it kind of like had oh my god, you didn't go for kickoff, idiot. So like it kind of had the feeling of a smartphone, but it was just basic phone features. So it's a kind of cool design there. But but then after that with the iPhones, I've had the started off with the 4, um, and then I've had the 5S, the 6, 8 Plus, and now I'm on the 15.
Nice, dude. I know you've always collected this stuff as well. And you sound just like me when I was like younger. Like had like such a phone fetish. Well, not a fetish, but like I love phones. Like I started out with a Nokia 3310. And
Nokia.
I got it just to play Snake. I didn't want anything else except to play Snake. I was so addicted to that game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When's your birthday, Jamie?
April 1st.
Oh my god, dude, I seriously need to freaking put that in my calendar right now.
I'm gonna
And
turn 30 next year. Oh my god.
you turn 30? Oh my word.
Yeah.
Still young.
Well, when I do my, I'm gonna also have a phone collection video too. I feel like it's good just showing like how far I've come.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, come on guys, get it in there. There we go.
Yeah. I just got that in common as well, like me and you, we don't really like have like a family. That like we like the, like lone wolves or something.
Yeah, I feel like I have a good relationship with my family, but they just live far from me.
That's what I mean, like we I don't know, we love our families, but it's like, we independent enough to, be
Oh yeah,
okay on our
that's
yeah,
true.
yeah. I mean, like a lot of people, they like hear me get emotional and stuff like that, and they're like, "Oh my word, stop being such a victim." And then I'm like, I start laughing. Like I'm like, listen, if a victim can go from one country to another and get established there and grow
Hmm.
and become successful, then I don't know what you mean by victim.
Yeah,
And
I don't even know what they're talking about.
exactly, it's like, what are you even talking about? Do you even know me? It's like, I don't think you know me. And a
Nah.
lot of people are like, oh my word, you're so emotional. I'm like, yes, thank you. I worked very hard in therapy to get in touch with my emotions. So yes, I am very proud to be emotional. And that's what I tell people now. And they like get so confused. They're like, what? Because it's true. A lot of people can't deal with the emotions, and then they're like, run off anyway. So it's like, oh man, yeah, it's a little, it's like the tables have turned. Like once you're
Hmm.
done with therapy, you deal with a lot of people who don't know how to regulate themselves, or
Oh yeah.
regulate their own emotions and stuff like that. And it's like, and when you meet those kind of people and you try and help them by correcting them and stuff like that, they get so offended. And that's actually what happened in this whole thing on TikTok. I just wanted to correct somebody because I didn't agree with, them mixing this with the name of God. And I was like trying to like just correct them, and they took my correction, and they're like, "Who do you think you are correcting me?" And it's
Oh
like
my god.
this whole thing exploded, Jamie. I'm not even kidding. Just by me with the motivation to just kindly help someone along, and they took it apart and ripped me apart and told me I'm a victim and the this and the that, and I'm like,
What?
you guys, yeah. Like I was accused of a lot, like falsely accused of a lot of things, and I just laugh because the thing is, like, they've got no proof of whatever they accuse me of,
Hmm.
and like and whatever they're trying to do, like I still say to them, I'm like, can somebody come and have the balls to tell me what I did wrong, because I still don't know.
Yeah.
Like I think I just exposed something, if anything else. I just exposed a lot of people's controlling behavior, which is not Christian or, you know, like that kind of thing at all. So I think I just was at the wrong time with the wrong place again with people. But yeah, it is quite hilarious because, you know, I've always rocked the boat, you know, like rock the boat somehow, you know, with people. And yeah, I don't know what it is, Jamie. I don't know. Maybe you can give me some feedback or something. I don't know. But it's I've grown a lot since our last situation, that I'll tell you, you know. And I have kept to my, you know, integrity and my morals and stuff like that. And I've really sincerely have tried to just literally get close to God. Like after my mom passed away in July, a week after my birthday, like it was really hard, Jamie. Like, yeah, it really hit me hard. Yeah, and my partner, like, or my ex-partner, Merlin's mom, he still tried to like do something nice for my birthday, and then she comes along and messes it all up. Like, I don't even know why she gets involved, but yeah, she's like, I'll always do everything for my son, and I'm like, oh Jesus, you know,
Is
okay,
it, is his
yeah.
mom like is she like one of those ones that would get called toxic boy moms on TikTok?
She's
Like, you know,
a she's a okay.
the kind
The
that would
deal.
say like, "Oh, no woman will ever be good enough for my son" or whatever.
Yes, that's exactly it. And but she's also a lesbian, you know. She's not that I'm busy like, you know, pointing fingers or whatever, but it's just like
Yeah.
he didn't really grow up with a dad. That's what I'm trying to say. And like he was artificially inseminated, like, you know, and
Mm.
he doesn't know how it is to have a father figure or anything like that. So it's very hard to, you know. And he tried to really be nice and stuff like that, but like his yeah, I told him, like, look, dude, you have to, you know, you he's 34 years old, you know. And wait, 32, sorry, he's 4 years younger than me. I'm 36. Yeah, he's about 32, so he's 4 years younger than me. And he's actually very uh analytical thinking, is extremely, you know, clever. And you know, is in university studying and stuff like that. And you know, but he's got this mommy side to him.
Mm.
And it's yeah, but it's like they don't really have much family except themselves, you know, for each other. So like, yeah, at least he's got his mom, you know. Like this Christmas I sat alone and I was like, yay, woohoo. You know, but I celebrated that I have an apartment and that I've still got, you know, money to have something nice to eat, and, you know, chocolates. And, you know, and I always have this joke in December every year. I'm like, the only thing I'm getting for Christmas is I'm getting drunk. You know,
Oh my.
no, but it's always a joke. I never get drunk. It's like I've never allowed to get. I've never allowed myself to get drunk because I was always checking or being protective of my friends when we went clubbing. Like I used to always be the one that never ever allowed to like get so drunk because I had to watch my friends because they used to get so drunk that they never used to drink or anything. And I was like, I just got so nervous around that I just never allowed myself to ever get drunk. So
Probably a good thing.
yeah, no, it is like I've never had this strong urge to go that way anyway. So yeah, how's the tournament, dude?
Well, we are in the quarterfinals.
Very good.
Yep. Teammates are pretty solid. There's a guy named War 2004 with 2 R's. Oh shoot, that ball was headed right toward me. I'm so glad I did not hit it out. Oh my gosh. You know, the last game in the second round, there were so many times though where, I mean, like we only won by a goal, but I mean, like it felt like we could have won by more because there were so many times I was making some great passes and everything, and nobody was even there. But I don't know. I felt like they were just playing like really like protective of the lead, you know, just kind of sitting on it. Wow, I just got
Yeah.
freaking bumped, bastards.
Are you playing soccer or snowing?
It's regular three tournament.
Okay.
Teammates just literally freaking both the left. Come on, guys.
I've got a Rumble tournament tomorrow at 3 o'clock, maybe.
Oh my gosh. Same here, be 4 o'clock my time though. Hey, 3 your time would be like I think like 9 in the morning mine though. So I'd be asleep since I sleep during the day.
Yeah.
They might be able to play in 2 Rumble tournaments in that case.
Well, at least I can get my rank up, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, that's true. Dang it, I missed the boost there. I got blown up.
you know, I always get pushed off because the thing is, like, the only thing that makes me really play crap is my nerves. My nerves need to first find its place before I start even playing Rocket League, I've noticed, you know?
Hmm.
So, and when I find my zen, then I actually have some pretty good moments. But then it only like lasts for about 20 to 30 minutes because my concentration and my focus is like that sharp. And then afterwards I'm like, okay, I need a break.
Yeah.
And, uh, but yeah, we
For,
just play for fun,
for me, burnout is like the only thing that can stop me. But it's just like, all right, I'm getting sick and tired of the BS, you know?
yeah.
I think if I remember right, didn't I send you that picture of my PlayStation 3 and the gold skin? I can't remember if I
Yeah, you
did.
did. You did. It looked so good because the before picture it was like all scratched and stuff, and then like
Yeah,
after picture, so nice. It looked so brand new. I was like, wow, that looks so good.
yeah,
Because and actually just gave me his PlayStation 3 as well for Christmas. He had two, so he's like, yeah,
oh,
let
you
me give
have
you.
one?
Yeah, he gave me one for Christmas, but I need to first get like it's missing power cable. I just need to grab a power
Oh,
cable.
those are cheap. You can get those cheap
Yeah,
off of Amazon.
yeah, I'm gonna set it up as well. So I have like a Xbox, PlayStation 3, and a computer.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
Shoot, you
yeah.
could, if you get Black Ops 2, then shoot, I mean we could play zombies together.
Yeah, zombies.
Oh my gosh. Well, I could also kind of show you the ropes if you need it. Cause
Zombies.
I don't know if you ever played. Did you ever play Black Ops 2 Zombies before?
Black IO, no.
Hmm. Well, I'll
But I
tell you what, the perfect map to kind of get started on it would be Green Run Town. That's the map that I always like to play, and and I mean, also like the way things are laid out with the setup and whatnot. I mean, you can
yeah.
really like get things going. Come on, guys! Oh my God, I blew up the goalie and you botched it. Should have been up 3-1. Come on, guys. But yeah. Also, like when you're like training zombies and stuff, kind of like running them like on a line and whatnot.
Be
Once you
be
become
aware.
good, once you become good at that, then I mean, then things get so much better for you being able to survive those higher rounds.
Okay, cool. Is that for PlayStation 3 or in like the latest one?
They have it available on PlayStation. Oh my God! Dang, I just left them short. PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and if they have it also available on PC
Okay,
with
yeah.
both the Black Ops.
still have to adapt to playing on PC, like on the keyboard and stuff. Like if I can play with the controller on most games, it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a console girl. I think I won't change.
Yeah, you might be able to get a Black Ops 2 at a pretty decent price. But since it is a really popular game for like used games and stuff, it'll wind up being, you know, a little pricier, but
But we can play together, right?
on PlayStation 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. I'm sure I set that up pretty soon. Oh my word. Us getting a PlayStation 3 at the same time, it's so weird.
Wow. What are the chances?
What are the chances, dude? Oh my word. So weird.
Mine was delivered on December 16th. That's how long I've had mine. Alright, I just ended the game in overtime. We are on to the semis.
Nice, well done. Suicidal shrimp. Well, I thought I recognized your name. Welcome back, Roxy. I didn't scroll up far enough to see you look bad. Suicidal shrimp, dude. Who's that cute? Weird. Glad to have you back. Hopefully we can all get together for a tourney and go win it. Yes.
Oh, I know.
Who else have I got? I eat it a soap. That's the only other dude I
Oh,
have on my.
Corey. Yeah, that's right. That's his name.
Yeah, man. Corey is also a freaking brilliant player, dude.
Yeah, let's look at these team names and usernames. Huh. Savage Nice Girl. Okay, that's
That's an oxymoron.
yeah. Sparky Tuna 38369. The Real Peanut. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see these team names now. That ain't our ball. Nephew Squadron.
Are you serious? That's one of the names?
Yeah, and then there's one that's like 3 squiggly lines, number sign, then the number 1 with 3 squiggly lines. What the hell?
Can't you screenshot that, dude? That sounds so interesting.
Well, I can't screenshot while I'm recording, but
Oh, okay. No, it's cool.
at least you'll be able to watch the videos.
Yeah, I will, definitely.
Sad Boys. Oh my god. Autumn Flowers, but it's like spelled AUTOMN. Okay. No demos, please. Alright, I already know that that's a, yeah, that's one of those randomly generated names. Toxic Kings. Friends. Los Destructores. Okay. Naked Nancy? What? Scoop! And let's see, there's Bolos, and then last but not least, oh my gosh, this name. There's a team name called
Naked
Small but Mighty. Oh Lord.
That's hilarious. Naked Nancy. That is absolutely hilarious.
You know what I told Matt before, with the way that some of these team names and usernames are, especially considering as most of my friends are females. Like I told them, like
Yeah.
I bet you anything that none of them would affiliate themselves with any guys like these. It's like please now they would be able to tell the perverted stuff a mile away. I bet you some. I told them like I bet you some of them would freaking smack them in the face. Knock some sense into these clowns.
Yeah. Do you
I mean,
kiss your with that mouth, you know, like I won't.
That's true too. Hey, you know what? I mean, I don't think that you would be able to go on a date with a guy or actually date a guy named Matt Loves Pussey. That was a username I ran into on Call of Duty
No,
one time.
dude. No, no.
Yeah, you'd probably be ready to smack him in the face.
Like, those kind of names, those kind of names, you can already tell how old they are.
Yep.
So it's, you
I mean,
know,
and even if they are adults, then that just makes it sadder.
yeah,
'Cause
that just makes it.
unfortunately, I hate to say it, but you know what? I mean, I have encountered many guys that that get so freaking all about sex, and it's like, well, yeah, like no one. You see, like I don't deal with that. Like with like nearly every female that I know, I don't have to worry about that.
No, I don't have to worry about that with you either. That's why you're such a safe person for me, you know?
Now, when all that stuff went down with Mr. Michael or Xavier Runeblade, I already knew. I was like, okay, I gotta get rid of this guy. Like I knew. And you know what? Speaking of him, Tiana and I actually wound up facing off against him in a game of Rumble.
Really? Oh my
Yeah,
word.
like what the hell are the chances of that? And
You,
literally the two other guys were two teammates we ran into in another game. So like, what the hell are the chances of him like teaming up with those two other guys that we had just faced? I mean, it was some
whoa.
crazy freaking stuff. Yeah. Well, I didn't get to tell you my teammates' names. Constanza 89 and Straight Ghost 8. Team name's Funky Covert. And heck, freaking and yeah, Alex Flagel. I mean, hell, he freaking wound up like he wound up like leaving. He wound up leaving the group like right after all that stuff went down. So I'm just
Oh wow, yeah, I forgot about that
I
dude.
remember when he told me Flagel was kind of doing a little bit of stuff to a lesser extent, but
Oh
yeah,
boy.
I was thinking, yeah, he probably when he saw my message, he was like, yep, he's like, okay, I'm just gonna quit. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, you got caught in the act doing, doing some nonsense. Oh,
Yeah,
I,
that's why I'm glad I did therapy because like I don't have such a low self-esteem anymore. Like I really suffered from a low self-esteem. That's why I let those things happen, but it's down, that's how you grow and that's how you get out of it. And learned so much from this year, dealing with people.
yeah,
I can only rise up victorious from it all, and I have.
hey,
And I just, you ended up just finding out who are your friends again, who are there, who stays behind and who's there for you and who stays true to you. Because
mm-hmm,
you you are experiencing just as much a new person as I'm experiencing myself when I grow, Jamie. And the thing is, I think you keep that in mind, and you always told me, I'll never forget you, Roxy. And I always say to him like, no, but it doesn't excuse me from doing toxic behavior. That's something I'm responsible for, and not you, as my friend. And that's what I started working on. And I think if anybody or everybody could start working on that,
look
we
within.
could much happier world. We really could.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So it's really good it's humbling to know who your friends are and who stayed there. It's like, wow, People I thought they were really solid, you know, ended up leaving very quickly, and yeah.
Yeah, you remember how I was dealing with all the like the tight financial situation and everything. I mean, shoot, like I was reaching out to like everybody, and you know, you
I
were like one
remember.
of the few
Oh,
people that helped me out.
and I couldn't even help you out with much. I was still like freaking squirming. I was like, damn it, man. I wish I was in a better position because I had just started out with my business plans. You know, I had like a little business that was flourishing actually all year.
Hmm.
That's why I could afford the computer and stuff like that because everything started working in my favor. And I was like,
Right.
cool, you know, things started going really well. And then I started trusting people again, you know, started trying to open up myself into new relationships, new people, new connections and stuff, and still getting hurt again. And I was like, what the fuck, universe? You know, what are you trying to tell me? Like, should I stay, where, and build myself up first before I get involved with other people? Or what is the thing? Because I'm not going to apologize for, being this brand new person that I'm also experiencing just as much as everybody else. I'm not going to
Hmm.
apologize, but I am this new person and I'm like trying to figure it out. And I don't have anybody to check myself with family, be like, hey, am I
Yeah.
being a bit active right now? Am I being a bit too depressive? Should I, like, what? Like you can imagine, like people don't look forward to that kind of, constructive criticism all the time. People aren't like that, but
Yeah.
I am, and I always want to know, how I can improve and stuff because I know I'm a shitty person sometimes. And sometimes I'm not consistent with what I say and stuff like that, but still, that's human. Like, I'm not condemning myself, but still, like, the whole point is to work on yourself constantly,
Exactly.
constantly working on yourself. You're never going to be this, perfect human being and stuff like that. But people have gotten really lazy with their social skills, to be honest.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's like, there's no effort anymore in messages or anything like that. And then like they expect to get through to a almighty God with his text language, like, hey God, it's me, no, it's like, it's like, I don't know, a lot of
Hmm.
people's, you know what I mean, the way of thinking has become extremely lazy, and it's like people are so used to getting everything on a silver platter.
Hmm. Spoiled and entitled mindset.
Yeah, man. Ah, but anyway, the thing is we
Oh
always
my god, I own gold. Crap!
was that almost in.
I wasn't gonna go in and then I hit it in. God dang, I was so unlucky. We
You
were
still
just
fight.
we were just up 2-0 in the here in this first come on. Oh guys, no!
Okay, I should shush.
I no, you're good. No, you know what?
No, no,
One
no,
thing.
no.
No, I'll tell you with one thing. Speaking of growth, something that I have been pushing myself to do a little bit more often. Nice shot. Is actually just treating myself more often. Not getting so wrapped. Not actually
That's so
unwinding and not getting so wrapped into priorities like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do
yeah.
that, I have to save up money, this and that thing. So you know,
Hey, me, that's wonderful.
I've been learning
That's
to just
wonderful.
kind of let loose more. Yeah, it's totally the opposite.
But I'm so proud of you that you're busy doing that. You know what it is, a fight. It's like what we call in German is a word for it. And gegengesetztes Handeln. You're like basically doing the opposite of what you're normally doing, so that you can basically create a new pathway for your brains. Because that's what breaking a habit actually entails. Is
Hmm.
you make a new pathway in your brain because it's always used to the same neural pathway. So
Yeah, it's like
proud of
the
you, Jamie.
it's like a part of the law of attraction. You know, you attract like new and better things to happen for you.
Yeah, see you've grown a lot actually, because remember we haven't had conversations since, I don't know, June, July.
Yeah.
I think it was really hard after my mom passed away, you know.
And there was a bit
And
in, there was a little bit in December last year. Oh wait, no, that's right. Yeah, this year there was. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember now.
because my mom was supposed to come visit me, and we were actually planning for her to come visit me, and I was starting to help her actually save up for a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I was like, shit, bro. But the thing is, it was so good because, like, me and my mom, we didn't have a good relationship, like, for a long time. And then, like, the last year, I think she knew her time was, like, short. And so she started becoming a lot more loving and a lot more open towards me. And she was like, how you doing? You know, I'm so happy for you and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you woman, you know, like, like what is going, and then I realized, okay, she obviously doesn't have a lot of time left, and I knew it. I could hear it in her voice.
Yeah.
But I think to protect myself, I was also, trying to, blind that out, because I couldn't exactly up and leave Germany and be like, you know what, mom, I want to be there for you now, because it was my whole life, like I just couldn't do that for her at that moment. But I knew she wouldn't have a long time, so I tried to make it memorable for her, and I sent her money, and I was able to actually be there for her a lot last couple of months, and I'm really proud of that. And that's why I could say goodbye to her,
Yeah. You have nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, that's and I think I needed that, because I haven't seen her in like 7 years. I haven't seen any of my family in 8 years since I've been here. In Berlin. So it was really hard to say goodbye, but I'm actually glad, because I feel a lot more free now, because I don't know, under my mom's rule, when it comes to religion and that type of things, I was always kind of feeling a little bit under pressure that I had to be something for my mom, and it was like an identity crisis I had, like a little bit of an identity crisis. And then when she passed away, I was like, oh my word, like, um, I feel free. I feel free from this, expectation of my mom trying to get me to, believe this and that and the other. And
Yeah.
then I started getting used to that kind of freedom, because I was just not used to it all my life, like my mom kind of like, you know, she had to say a lot of in a lot of things in my life, and I realized only when she passed away how much. And I actually went through a stage of when I was just completely angry as well. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
I was just like, there was just so much grief and so much anger and so much, oh God. And I was just like, please just take it away. And that's when I started trauma therapy. And I think everything also kind of was just like happening at the right time, because I also, I was feeling like I was spiraling out a little bit, so that everybody could see, but like in me. And like, um, I'm just glad that like also came to like this halt. So yeah, everything got better afterwards, and I'm so glad, because I needed that. I needed my life to calm down.
Yeah. I've been feeling things calming down for me throughout 2024. Things are a rough start there from the mess of 2023, and then I tell you what, the biggest relief was like once I had gotten, well, things got so bad, I was like 3 months behind on rent. I mean, I was on the
I
verge of,
remember.
yeah, I mean, I was on the verge of eviction and stuff. I mean, well, granted, like,
I
there's technically like a process, like, before that could have actually happened. And I mean, chances are I probably would have been able to have some sort of like deal made to be able to, like, like start paying off rent and whatnot, I'm sure. But even so, I mean, I thought I was like about to like lose everything twice. I've already dealt with that once, when I first moved to Indianapolis 6 years ago. But yeah, I'm so glad everything worked out like at the right time, with being able to get my tax money right at the same time as I was able to get get this one paycheck coming through, which gave me the money to pay that all off. And then, you
Yeah.
know, kind of just getting
Yeah.
like little things done with like getting more work clothes, shirts and whatnot. You know, everything's piled up to where, you know, I've done a lot better.
That's awesome. Yeah, you can see like how things just happen at the right time. And even for me as well, just like the perfect time, everything just came that fell, together, and I was like, oh my word, like, it's sometimes just life can, it's really relieving when life happens that way sometimes, but it's challenging when those things do arise. You're like, oh my God,
Yeah. Still dealing
work.
with the car problems there, but I mean, I've had to spend money on like doing like other things and whatnot. But you know, there's still kind of a time and place where, you know, yep, I just, you know, treat myself. And you know, when it came to the phone upgrade, that was a mixture of, well, you know, I needed a new phone, but treating myself simultaneously. Because
Yeah.
I was just like, you know, like I'm not just gonna get like just like some subtle upgrade, like, you know, oh, like an iPhone 10 or an 11 or something like that, which I could have gone something, you know, lower on the price. I'm like, nah, like I would go all out and get myself a 15.
Nice. Yeah, you got to do those things for yourself because no one else is going to come and do them for you. And that's also why I was
Exactly.
like, and that's why I'm like, yeah, go big or go home, like, and
Yep.
you you only live once, bro. Like that's also also helps me, with my decision making because I've become quite, diplomatic with because I've just been given new chances with a lot of things, and I'm like, okay, I won't take it for granted this time. And
Mm-hmm.
so that's also been like my perspective because like I have a lot of respect for money now, and how to spend it as well. I'm not so impulsive, and I've noticed since my attitude changed about that I've actually always got like money put away or I've in a emergency that I can always provide for myself if I need to, and that's exactly the point where I actually wanted to always be. Oh, weird. This is pretty cool. Like this is actually what I have. Like, I don't have anybody to celebrate with. But that's okay. Um, yeah, it's okay. I mean, like things have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I feel like
Yeah.
because of the way things aligned for me, you know, I I was trying to get that final loan paid off like at the
Yeah.
end of this year, but I was just like, okay, well, I wasn't able to do that, so I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going, you know, that's where the PlayStation 3 came along. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna treat myself and have a little, you know, something extra to do at home and whatnot. And
Yeah.
you know, it's like I feel like now, you know, it's like, yeah, like I did deal with a crappy childhood, but at the same time, it's like there were a few good moments there. God dang it! I just opened the door. Um,
Mhm.
you know, there still were some good moments there, but you know, there were, I'd say, like hanging on to and you know, kind of like building off of that with where I'm at in my life now. Kind of create like my own experience in a way.
Yeah. Yeah. You need to like. I always told my mom I want to make my own mistakes, and she's like, okay, go ahead. And I'm like, okay,
Hmm.
let's run away to the country. You know? Yeah. I still don't know how I got you, but anyway. God's grace. God's grace, dude. Seriously.
Yep.
Oh, anyway, yeah, man. Yeah, it's good to catch up, Jamie. I miss this, man.
I miss this too.
And it's just like there's no pressure with anybody else, and you just chat. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So you
unfortunate that you
haven't.
couldn't be with me here for this tournament.
Are you
But
still
it's
busy, dude?
well, we did lose the first game, but we're up
Okay.
3-2 here in the final minute. So
Okay.
we win this game here. Yeah, with that first game, we blew a 2-goal lead. We actually almost had it down to the tiebreaker in overtime, which we would have won the tiebreaker. Like we smoked them with the shots on goal.
You smoked them. It was like a dragon. You smoked it.
Oh, all right. They want to go for demos, you little effers.
Weird names, dude.
There's a guy named Hard Stone Psycho on the other team.
Hard cycle.
Come on, few seconds left. I'm going to end it. Oh, come on! It freaking hit the ground right at the corner first. Oh, whatever. You know what? I mean, we still won. Boy, this is it. A chance to go to the finals, game 3. Whew. Both games have been decided by 1 goal.
Nice, dude. I'm holding thumbs.
Alright, one guy on the other team has not readied up.
I think
Okay, now.
Harry Potter, dude. I've been watching way too much Harry Potter because I feel like, I feel like I'm Hermione and I'm waiting for you to do a tournament. And you,
I got your moral support.
yes, in a Quidditch match of Rocket League.
Also, well, it also helps actually having pretty solid teammates, although they do seem to be, I don't know, kind of passive at times for my liking, but
Quidditch for Rocket League, dude. Oh my god. I think I just invented something, dude. Quidditch for Rocket League. Imagine, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I have that trademarked right now because for that we're gonna write to Rocket League right after you finish that tournament, dude, and we're gonna trademark this shit. Because a lot of people are gonna come up with it now. Quidditch Rocket League. Bro, can you imagine? Oh my god.
oh my goodness. And of course I get blown up. Okay. First 30 seconds, we're down 2 goals. What is going on, guys? Come on.
Instead of a puck, there'll be a snitch.
Oh my gosh, Nick, guys, he cannot be freaking ball chasing. He's double committing.
Rotating. Oh.
Yeah, y'all gotta rotate here.
Naughty, naughty.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me of Nova Rebels Danny. He was from the Netherlands. Who you're like, oh, you naughty naughty?
Yeah.
And his freaking Dutch voice. Oh my gosh.
I just had to do with a dude called Danny. Oh my god. They called him the angry man in the red chair.
What?
Yeah. Imagine this dude with an open Bible.
Oh God.
Screaming his lunch. Yeah, I swear to God, I first looked at him, I'm like, okay, I don't see Jesus, first of all, and second of all, I see bipolar. And I was just like, yeah, That's his name is Danny, and he's all over TikTok. He's like, I'm taking over the platform, and I'm like, you do
Oh,
that.
Jesus.
You could do that, dude.
Jesus, Lord help us.
Hello. I'm like, please, God, please. If this is the false teachers you were talking about, these are not going to be hard to expose at all. Like,
You know, the kind of stuff that people will do
fucking
just to get
joke,
popular
Amy.
on the internet, they will
It's a
go to,
joke.
oh my God, I mean, it's so bad.
It's a joke, Jamie. It's a
Like,
fucking
yeah, well, they will go like so, but I mean, I tell you what, rage bait content is like a very, is quite a thing.
Alright. Rage is not a freaking fruit of the spirit, dude.
Like why would you try to like intentionally like make people mad at you? That's what I.
People are just freaking weird. That's all. That's all I've learned this year. How weird people can be. That's what I've seriously learned.
You know, imagine being just like going so low as to want to make people hate on you like purposefully,
I don't know, dude.
just to get views and the money for it. I mean, it's so dumb.
Yeah, I promise you, there's a lot of nasty shit being said about me right now for the last week now, and I don't worry about it. I think a lot of people are hearing of me, and I think it's cool, you know, freaking more followers, you know. But the thing is, it's such a sick thing to think about that people are only drawn to that, you know, and nothing
Yeah.
else. Except, you know, and people are very also hungry for God now all of a sudden as well, you know, Jamie. A lot of people questioning, like, why am I so different? Why am I feeling so magnetized towards this and this and this? And why do I this and this? And I'm like, guys, God is calling you, man. Freaking hell. He's the creator of the crew.
Oh my
Like,
God! Nobody's rotating back. Holy crap! Yeah.
you mean to me that God did not make all these wonderful things for you? No. Free.
Oh, we freaking missed you, moron!
For us to enjoy, Jamie, or am I worried? Yeah.
Dude, I'll tell you what, the way that some of these people are, that they get so toxic in this game, they need to seek God for sure.
Dude, seriously. But you can multitask pretty well. Very, like, that's one thing you've always done, dude, like, really, really well. Like, I've never been to, like, talk and play at the same time. I first have to concentrate on the ball and then I can listen to you. Like, I don't know.
Come on, get that in. Oh my goodness, guys! Come on, we're so close! We need one to tie. We're in the final minute. Force the game 3. Or not force the game 3, but force overtime, go to the finals.
Yeah,
Possibly.
dude.
Oh my goodness.
Well
Come on,
done.
come on. Go, go, go! There we go. I'm going.
Well
Oh, we won! Let's go! Oh my gosh, we have less than 30 seconds left. It went right in between them. I faked them out.
Good game, Tiger.
Holy crap. That was clutch.
Give him a hiding.
Can we steal this from them? Oh, what a save. Oh, no, no, no. You're not getting that angle. Oh, boy. Final 10 seconds here of regulation. No! I couldn't get the angle to save that. Ghost, what are you doing? You're just screwing around in the air. Off the wall, too? What are you doing, dude? You should have stayed on the ground, you idiot.
Yeah.
Seriously, is that going to cost us? Oh, my God. I'm trying to... Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, got a pinch. Oh! No! I can't do my... And he's not... Wow, teammate! Way to go, you moron! Put me right out of the way! I was going to pop that up. And we lost in the semis. Because of that freaking teammates just acting stupid in the final seconds.
Yeah, the nerves get to you somehow. I know how it feels. Oh, man, it's so horrible. You want to do your